Hello, this is Dr. Jeff Smith, and this is my superintendent's report for the month of February. We have supplied the board the single audit reporting package for the year ending June 30th, 2012. I'm pleased to report that the report did not identify any deficiencies in internal control or financial reporting that are considered material weaknesses or instances of noncompliance. BALTS received an unqualified opinion, which is the best opinion an organization can receive. Congratulations to Director of Business Services, Mr. Tim Leedy, on this successful audit. A law sponsored by Representative Paul Boyer is making its way through the legislative process. This law will increase the level of funding from 5% to 8% and will allow individual schools in our state to change to 200 days. If successfully passed by the Education Committee last week, I will keep you informed because this legislation, if passed, will bring new revenue to our district, which we all know is greatly needed. And sad news, one of our teachers, a special education preschool teacher assigned to Head Start and Educare, recently passed away. Vanessa Trevino had been ill, and we just received notice of her passing, so our thoughts and prayers are going out to her family. Our volunteer income tax assistance began last week at Crockett. We have it set up on the stage, and it's operating smoothly. I'm pleased that we are able to coordinate this effort with the City of Phoenix. Anyone who's interested in having volunteer free income tax assistance, please contact our offices and we'll have information for you about that. We're moving forward with plans for another food day at BALTS Elementary School on February 21st from 3:15 to 5 p.m. Food Day is unique to BALTS and is an afternoon where St. Mary's Food Bank brings pallets of fresh produce that is given to families. We are also coordinating a food drive with our students and staff to lead up to the day, and we are making plans to have other community organizations present that day to share information with the community. Our Youth Advisory Council is also making plans to plant trees in our area, and they are considering the theme, the Year of the Tree. We're looking at what we can do to help coordinate this effort so we can bring more shade to our community. Our staff wellness team has made exceptional strides this year and was recently recognized by the Valley Schools Employee Benefit Trust for their outstanding program. At our board meeting on Tuesday, we had members of our team there to receive a plaque from our board president, Mr. Vic Grace. Orangedale had a very good day at the Future Cities competition this year. Special thanks to Mr. Peter Bartonen, Orangedale's science teacher, for organizing and providing leadership to our teams. Orangedale placed 4th in the state this year with Eureka. That's the city. These students presented twice in the day, once in front of a small panel and once again in front of an entire competition, which is several hundred people. They fearlessly embraced the challenge and actually performed better in front of the big crowd. So we're very proud of the team of the city Eureka. For the second year in a row, Orangedale also received the award for Best Computer Model with Sunville Harbor. And congratulations to those students that were in the Sunville Harbor City team. Congratulations to all the Future City teams this year: Eureka, Pipistrel, Sunnyvale, Greenastic, Fantastic City, Wildville. And we want to thank everyone who supported the Future Cities project, including Dr. Halpert, Counselor Rena Gazalia, and Tony Pacelli, our science teacher, and others as well. But Orangedale was not the only one who participated in Future Cities. Teacher Benjamin Wright from Brunson Lee worked with 3 6th grade teams who went to the Future Cities this year. He said he considers his work with Future Cities to be as a farm team, exposing students to the hard work, long-term planning, and goal setting involved in the project, and to excite the students. 3 of the 6th graders he worked with last year even went on to work with Mr. Bartonen at the junior high and participated. And finally, a note on school consolidation. You may know that the BALTS School District has been going through a pretty difficult decision to decide whether we should consolidate our 5 schools into 4. Our district has suffered declining enrollment over the past several years. Along with the loss of students has come the loss of funding. Over the past 5 years, the state of Arizona has reduced funding to schools by nearly $2 billion. As the state has reduced funding, we have reduced our budget in dramatic ways in an attempt to balance the needs of our families and students with the need to offer a competitive salary for employees. The past 3 years, we have trimmed nearly $2 million from our budget, and we have frozen salaries, and this year we are unable to balance the budget by cutting more programs. This is why we have been examining the efficiency of our campus populations to look to restructure our 5 campuses into 4. Consolidating school campuses is one of the most difficult decisions a school system can make. No matter what happens, the lives of our staff and students are affected. The closing of a school is truly a last resort. The reduction of funding from the state puts us in a position to consider a decision that we do not want to make, but we must determine for the long-term efficiency of our school community. As superintendent, it is my job to make recommendations that will build the long-term health of our district and our community. After careful consideration of several factors, including the cost of operations, transportation, and student enrollment trends, It was the recommendation of the administration to consolidate Orangedale Junior High Prep Academy into Baltz, Crockett, and Griffith schools. As a result of a vote on Tuesday night by our governing board, Orangedale will be closed at the end of the 2012-2013 academic year. The honors programs currently at Orangedale will be moved to all three of the K-8 schools, that being Baltz, Crockett, and Griffith. Students graduating from Brunson Lee will attend 7th and 8th grade at Griffith. We appreciate the passion displayed by staff, parents, and the community for their children and their school. Thank you to everyone who has shown support for the need to consider this difficult decision. As I said earlier, this is the most difficult decision I've ever had to make as superintendent. The staff and administration at Orangedale performed admirably, turning a school that was struggling into an excellent place for students to learn. Unfortunately, the move to a junior high has not brought the influx of students the district had hoped for when we made the change back in 2007. So, that's the announcement. Orangedale will be closed at the end of the 12-13 year, and students will now be going from kindergarten through 8th grade at Crockett, Baltz, and Griffith elementary schools. Thank you, and this concludes my remarks for the month of February.